turn me up. I'm lit, turn me up.
Bag up, bag up. Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord.
What's up, fam? It's your girl Sarah, back with another YouTube video. Before we start this video off, I actually want to shout out Toner for sending me this awesome microphone. It's crazy because it came with everything. It has a pop filter, came with a microphone, a mic holder, this foam, this stand that connects to my desk, and the cable. And it's only $60, y'all. And today there's a 15% discount down below in the description if you guys want to check it out. But this is my first mic, and I'm really excited because it makes me feel really official. But yes, recently I decided to make a dance album. Most of you guys know me for making lo-fi beats, and I decided to change it up. And honestly, I kind of went back to my roots. So before I even started making hip-hop lo-fi beats, I was making dance music. I was really influenced by K-Tronada, Disclosure, a lot of house music. I was really into learning and listening to a lot of house. When I was learning about K-Tronada, that's kind of where I learned about J Dilla, and that's kind of when I got into making hip-hop beats. But before I even made hip-hop beats, it was dance music. So when I made this album, a few things were happening. So it was kind of early in March and April 2020, and working with Epidemic, I've been making hip-hop music for them for I think almost a year and a half now. And they asked me, are you interested in making different type of music? And of course, I've always been interested in making dance music. I want to make psychedelic funk music. I want to make more acoustic music. I want to make pop music. I want to make dance. I want to make everything. So it was really nice for them to kind of just offer me to create anything I wanted. So I went into the land of creating dance music. And this was also around the time when we all were going into quarantine and the whole COVID thing happened, and it was really just like a really weird time for everybody. So it was really kind of sad. So like, I live in LA now. Actually, I'm from North Carolina, and I just moved to LA probably a little over a year and a half ago. And moving here is so exciting, but it was super disappointing to see like how everything changed when COVID came around. And you guys, like, it changed so much.
There was no traffic in LA.
And that was the title of this album, No Traffic in LA. And this time period just reminds me of how, you know, you would go to the grocery store and there was these long lines and people freaking out. There was no tissue paper, there's no Lysol wipes there, and it's still kind of like that depending on where you're at. It's just like a really weird time, and I remember like there was no traffic in LA. And if you guys know, even if you're not from LA, you know there's a bunch of traffic, and there was no traffic. Like, you can go anywhere and be there in 20 minutes, and usually it takes an hour to get anywhere in LA. I wanted to make an album that would uplift people's spirits because we need it. We've been going through a lot this year, and a lot of my music, like my lo-fi music, is a little like laid back, and it's kind of, sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's just chill. But I really wanted to make something that makes you move, that helps you forget about all of the negative things that are going on in the world. So I made this album. And one thing I also did that was really cool, I went back to my old external hard drives and I listened to my old beats that I created when I first started making music. And like I said, when I first started making music, I was making dance music. So I had these ideas that I created a long time ago, and some of them were really good. So I actually decided to, with the knowledge that I've learned over the years, apply it to my old beats and finish them. And some of these songs on the album are old beats that I created a long time ago. Some of these songs are actually like my first beats I've ever made, and it just feels really good to like just share it because it's like my first babies, but also like groom them into being something better than even when I first started. And like, it's just a good feeling. So I want to share with you guys a couple of the beats that I made. I never really talk about making dance music, so I want to share some tips about what I did. And I don't know, I just want to just share some positivity. I want you guys to listen to the album No Traffic in LA by Sarah the Illstrumentalist. Follow me right now on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal right now. So the first song I'm going to show you guys is called Route 1. Route 1, if you guys know, if you've been in California, Route 1 is PCH, the Pacific Coast Highway, and it looks like this. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. It really is the best drive that you can ever have. I highly recommend driving from either Southern California all the way to Northern California, or even all the way up to Washington, and coming back and just going along the coast and seeing the water and the mountains, and just the scenery is just beautiful. This is kind of part of like not having any traffic in LA, so, but but having a vibe, you know, like that vibe. It's just such a vibe. Like, comment below if you've ever driven up the PCH. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So this is what I made. This song is so smooth. I really like it because it just, as soon as you listen to the album, it just puts you in this mood of it just uplifts your vibration. And these chords, there's just something about them. And got some percussion. So yeah, just like how I make my lo-fi beats, this is kind of like lo-fi dance music, because like I kind of did the same thing that I normally do with just effects and kind of transforming the sound. So I have my RC20 on this effect, and these chords are actually from Analog Dreams, which is the Native Instruments plugin. It's just super dope. This is like one of my favorite synths. Good Hertz plugins, some Megaverb. Give it some like a wavy, spacey vibe, kind of what I already do with my lo-fi beats. And then I, have some really cool percussions. I got some blocks, some hi-hats, some shakers. You want to have like layers of drums. About dance music, it's really about the drums, man. The drums are like, you have to have the drums, man. Woo. Floor to the floor kick. Yes, got some tambourines. I got everything. I have a snap tambourine that was added to the layers of the drums. And then I also have some birds. And like I said, this is kind of what I already do on lo-fi beats. It's just the tempo's up, the energy's up. The chords are happy. Like a force. And then some effects. We have this amazing bass line that comes in. That side chain. Yes, I have a side chain on the chords. Yes, so I have a compressor here in the group. My side chain is actually connected to my kick. So every time the kick plays, the chords duck down and it gives this pumping effect, which is really dope. Get to the nice pretty melodies. Had some strings. Got some bells in here too. Don't forget the bells. Happy vibe. But that was Route 1. I wanted to share that with you guys. Check it out. Ooh, Let's check out this next one. Yo, this song that I'm about to pull up is called Q Bounce. Q meaning quarantine. You know, I would have never thought that this time last year that quarantine would be in my vocabulary. It is very sad now that our children know what quarantine is in their everyday life. But you know what? If you're in quarantine, you might as well dance, right? This song was like something I made probably like 5 years ago. It's probably one of my first beats ever. I remember listening to it and it had so much potential, but there was a lot that I took out. But the bass, like the bass was crazy. So like the bass in the song is so different from any bass that I've used in any of my songs. This is what we have. Woo! Yo, I played that out. I was like, a groove. Got some percussions. Let me show you the percussions. I got a hand rub. And I sampled myself, which is really dope. Hey. I think I did a bunch of ad-libs myself. That bass. Oh, and I add this ARP, yo. I found this ARP. What is it? It is a jupe. This is the Atoria. Oh my god, yo. Yes, add it together. I was like, girl. Yo, this bass right here is a massive. It's called bass sub. Baby. It's got the ultimate slide on it. Yo, this song goes so hard. If anyone could recommend like the best screen recording software, let me know. No. I'm gonna go to the next song, but as you can tell, that song is a banger, bro. I love that song. Like, look at these drums. Let me just show you the drums. Let's just listen to the drums. Sometimes that's just therapeutic. Sometimes you just get some therapy when you just listen to the drums. The CPU monster. Next song. Now this beat that I'm showing you guys is actually a slower beat. It's not necessarily a dance house beat at all, but it slaps, bro. I have to show you this beat. It's called Takeout because we're eating a lot of takeout. Is this the most takeout, Postmates, Grubhub that you've ever done? I've actually been cooking a lot. This song slaps, bro. We're just gonna listen to it. Kind of just gray shit in there. Like this song, y'all. Oh my god. When I did that, I gave myself a hug. I was like, come here. Hey, you did that. You did that. This crazy ass filter is called Filter Shaper 3 by Cable Guy. Plugins are amazing, you know, because some of them are like super just freaking, you just transform your song. You know, all I did was take the original chords that I was playing, duplicated the actual group, added this effect for like a couple bars, and it just transformed the song. It was just a freaking wave. It was a groove. I love it. That's called Takeout. Go listen to it right now. I mean, after this video. I got one more song I want to show you guys. It's called Finally Out. For the art. What is oh my god, this song. Sometimes I don't even know how I be making this stuff. I've had this art. I'm pretty sure it was with this chord, but I was making chords, bro, like straight up just crazy chord progressions on my own, and it's got an ARP on here, bro, and it did this. So proud. Play that out. I was like, let me just show you this ARP though. This ARP. That sound like sexual seduction. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. I was so proud. This thing, yo, I'm just so grateful for all the tools that are out. It's 20, even though we're in this like we're like quarantine, sick, people mad. Yo, technology and like music and creation is really at its all-time highs. It's really dope. The fact that I have this amazing chord instrument that helps me out create this effortless music without me really having to like think too much, yo. Thank you. Super happy. So good. This is definitely one of my favorite songs. I mean, yeah, I added effect to this one. There's like a lot of effects on in the songs. Definitely love using Cable Guy's plugins, like some filter like this right here. This shaper box too. CPU is not allowing me to let you see it, but you could see what I'm trying to explain. I also throw in like a low pass filter to do automation. Oh my god, so proud. Wanted to show you guys. Let's just listen to the drums. What do the drums sound like? Always wanted to make sure my drums were like, had some really cool elements, some percussive, some glasses, some just something, just some extra, just a little sprinkle, little dip. I love this, man. I truly enjoy making music. It was just a joy to create this album. And one of the best things about it is just that this was only half of the dance music that I created. I have a whole nother, like, different type of dance music that I created that's gonna come out later on, and I'm super excited about that. Kind of like the best music I've ever made. And I want to know, how has quarantine been for you guys? Have you been more creative? Have you been struggling with being creative? For me right now, I am in like this flow state where I have nothing but ideas. Like, I wake up super excited about life, and there's not enough time for me. I do so much, and like, you guys don't even know like all the stuff that I even do, because I don't even talk about it. I only show you guys like my stuff. Like, I'm actually working on other people's stuff, and it's major. So like, I don't even really it's just I'm in this crazy flow state, even though like quarantine has been like, you know, like, it sucks like having to be like isolated, but I'm juiced up. Like, I'm ready to do so much. Like, I wish there was 2 of me. I wish there was like literally like 8 days in a week. I wish there was 25 hours in a day. But you know, I use what I can, I do what I can, and I definitely want to know your experience and see how you guys are doing. But I wanted to send a positive message and just send some love. So check out my new album, No Traffic in LA, by Sarah the Illstrumentalist. I love you guys. This is Beat of the Week.